Hello and welcome to an early Sunday afternoon playtime. And when I say playtime, this is my go-to spot. I just really and truly want to wallow in putting down colors and relaxing and having fun, and there is nothing to equal a chopped journal for this. As you can see, this was the magazine Art Journaling that I've had that I've been working in it for probably a year. I took it to Office Max and had them chop off the binding, and then I went through it and removed all of the pages that I thought would not tickle me. And since this is a very personal journal, this is total and complete freedom of wallowing and playing in color. So, on the outside cover, I added a little bit of acrylic and used a stencil and pushed a little bit of light modeling paste through it, and ready to go. I have picked 3 or 4 spreads that caught my eye today. I've got out my pile of sponges that I might or might not use. I will probably use cards because that seems to be the most fun and freeing way for me to express myself and to enjoy spreading color. This would be an example of what I'm talking about, but these would be on a second layer because the first layer is the laying down of color, and then I plopped some stencils on and had fun on those pages. On this one, color and then stencil on the top. And so today I'm going to work first on this pair because this color, these naturals, these neutrals, they just make me happy. They always have. I know a lot of people find them not high on their list of things that they would find that enjoyable, but for me they are, and each one of us is our own artist and our own person, and the only way that we can really express ourselves is to give in to the calls that we get from our art. So here I go. Let's let the fun begin. Now, these pages are fairly heavy, nice quality, so that is not ever a problem. And I have my acrylic paints right over here at arm's length on a little rotating carrel that I've had since I started doing mixed media, and I am so glad I purchased this. Let's see what colors I want to use now. Is there anything in there? Well, I'll have to think about that now. How about my Mississippi Mud Americana? Love that color. This Ceramcoat Dunes Beige should work nicely. Now I need something to bring out a little bit of the sun, so I'm going to do some Folk Art Yellow Ochre. Do I want anything darker? I don't know. I'm not feeling the black today, so let me go for a really, really serious, no kidding around, dark brown, bittersweet chocolate by Americana. And we're off. have a plan for today, for later today, is to get back to my Etsy shop. I want to make a nice holiday sale, so that has to be done. I've got to rethink some other items that are on there that haven't been selling, so they're liable to get the heave-ho. I'm not sure. But I found some new things at my vacation up in the mountains that I want to be sharing. But first things first, I need to commune with my Etsy. Now, let's get rid of this and let's get rid of this. Yes, let's. Those colors settled out to the natural acrylic there, but that's okay. We can always come back and visit that. Now what I have on one side, I'm going to want to have over here too. And let's do this one. In fact, let's see about going right up there. Nothing like a card for spreading paint. And a lighter color does get rid of that that print nicely. Let's have some of this over here. If I'm not too happy with something, and if I get it on there fast enough, I can usually wipe it right back. And let's have a little bit of this here, yes. And a little bit over here too. Now, this yellow ochre is a go-to for adding a little color here. I need some over here now. Now, where are we? Where are we? Some old parchment. I think it's going to be just what the doctor ordered, or not. And as you notice, there's quite a bit of the ochre on there, but that's okay. Let's see what we can do here. Oh yes, oh yes. The goal here is to strike your own fancy. rid of some more of that print, so there it is. Now I'm seeing, or needing to see, a bit of color on here, and I want to really go to the other end a little bit here. All right, my Napa Red, why not? I love, love, love this color. Just a little bit. This DecoArt Americana. Put it on your list. Wonderful color. Now, let's just... I want to show that there is a space between these two, so let's put it there. And one more spot. It's just calling. Now I'm happy. Go and lay this down and let it dry. I'm going to turn this page completely upside down because I want those two to be together. I just do. And I can do that. No, maybe not. Not happening, Carol. I guess these two puppies are just going to be together. $61.75. Alrighty. It is what it is. Fun colors there. Oh yes, okay. I see this story now. So, let's have a little Napa. Now I have a good reason to use it. Need to have a little gray here. This is the Ceramcoat Rain Gray. Nice shade. What else do we need? Need some of this one. Blue Jay. A little more of that old parchment. And some green. little leaf green. And let's see what happens. Let's work on some of that this gray. Let's get some of that down there. Okay, now just a little bit of gray mixed with, oh yes, gray and old parchment. Yay, colors. Let's have some old parchment on top of that one over there. And down here. Now a little bit of blue never needs to travel from this side to over here a little bit. Down here. Oh, little free green there. Wonderful. Let's have a little of that up here then. Absolutely. We can do this. Oh, I love to do this. This is so much fun. I think I'll give the card a clean. That's the first time that's happened. Alrighty. I need some of this red to happen over here. Let's get going here, Carol. There we go. The fun about this is you never really know what's going to happen when you're dealing with a card. Now I need some gray to mix back in with old parchment as my neutral for both here and here. It's about as much color mixing as is going to happen into my world today. I need to run right up there. A little bit of print I want to obliterate, so here we go. was thinking today when I was doing other chores about, I wonder what would happen if, and whenever you say to yourself, I wonder what would happen if, it means it's time to find out. So, I haven't done this yet in this chopped journal. So let's yes, that does soften things nicely, doesn't it? Well, turned out to be a good what if. Well, I like that side now. Let's see what this one needs. A little blue what if. Little old parchment what if. No more gray, Carol. Don't get carried away. Let's see what happens now. Let's just see what happens. It's about softening up the edges here. Can't really see the forest for the trees here, so let's do this. But I'm starting to think about this a little bit too much, so I'm going to stop right there. But the one I've been looking forward to, I am a Mindy Lacefield fan. Oh, wow, am I a Mindy Lacefield fan? So I've been waiting to get to these, and here I am. I'm thinking the sponge is liable to come out to play on this one, just because it's Mindy Lacefield. But first, I need to get rid of this. I need to get rid of this printing. I don't hate those words, but I can do with a little of that blue. You're going to have to get put away, Napa. Cardinal red is coming out because this is a no playing around real red, so here we go. But not much of it. Oh yes, pink, pink. Pretty pink it is. Some green. Some aqua. This one. Tropic Bay blue. Now, I like that shape. Like it to death, yes. Now, I think I'm going to start working to make that go away. A lot of pink there, Not too much here. Let me put some over here. Just a bit of green here. Now I'm going to do the aqua over here just to pull out this line. See, sometimes these cards make magic when you least expect it. Love that. I love those marks. Not enough. Oh yes. Oh yes. That's too much of that color, but that doesn't mean that I can't go right over that and paint on top of it. Don't want any part of one of those Mindy Lacefield girls to disappear. If you haven't enjoyed Mindy Lacefield yet, she's on YouTube. It's a treat. And I can make marks like this on Mindy Lacefield's work because essentially it's very similar to what she does. I need pink. very careful with this red. It needs to be there, but it doesn't need to take over a small country here. Little under here, just to set this bit down, just to frame it a little bit. Now if it's on one side, it has to be over here, sparingly. Sparingly. Ceram coat buttercream. Because of that, and this, and some of this. This is going to be my bit of neutral here. I want to get that line out a little bit. Yes, I do. And some up here and up here. Okay, now it's time for sponge. I'm thinking this is a nice addition. I've not done this before, but I get comfortable with it, so I get worried a little bit about overdoing it. We'll see. I want to take out some of this, some of that edge a little bit here. And I think the sponge will do the job a little bit. Bring them together. Fingers crossed. And I want to soften this a little bit. Yes, I do. And a little bit of pink. Oh, this is going to be fun for the second layer. Now I'm thinking I'm going to need to, I want to get rid of that. Yes, I do. I want those words to go away. This page is finished. This one has an awful lot of hard lines, and they really would benefit from not being so hard. So let's see what I can do here. Softer, softer, softer. Too much writing. This and this writing, and I'm going to force myself to stop, because as you can see, a little more is always called for. No, I don't want that to get muddy. So, let's put some roses on its cheeks a little bit here. Now, if I do any more, I'm not going to be happy with myself. She says as she picks up the sponge again, I can hear you yelling at me. I certainly deserve it. Stop. Okay. Oh, fun. No, I don't want to take too much of your time here, so. I was thinking about one more. Maybe I'm going to change my mind. Nope, too much. Too similar. Too similar. Well, this has been, let's see. Oh yes, here they all are. Oh, I love it. 2, 5, 7, 10. Oh, I'm good today, but I can often do 20 colors, and that is heavenly. And whatever is left there goes into my Thurber book. This is going to be a bit of red. Yes, we can stand a bit of red. Yes. Okay. So we have some saved paint. And now, let's have a review. But first I'm going to clean this up a little bit so that we'll be able to see, again, the forest for the trees. Well, these dried nice and quickly, as you can see. And here is that first spread of neutrals with my Napa Red. A nice background. And I have some pretty stencils that might look nice on top of this. So, the first layer of this spread here. And then this next spread, in which I use the sponge for the first time, and I'm quite tickled with the results. It's a little bit more painterly looking. A lot of gray and a lot of neutral, but some spark of color. It will be fun to plan what to do, because I want to probably bring out this circular bit over on this page onto whatever I plop down on top of that for the first round. So that's that spread. And then Mindy. Excuse me. Cleaned up so well I took my lemon water away. This has me just wanting to play with what Mindy Lacefield has given me in two of her little girls. And, well, as you can imagine by listening to me, love 'em, love 'em, love 'em. So, 3 spreads today. I do hope that you have enjoyed sharing, particularly the difference in what I had previously done in this chopped journal using just cards, and as on my first layer. In this, I evolved into using card and stencil, and then of course here it's been quote-unquote perfected a little bit. So if you've enjoyed this color play, please give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, and I do try to answer all of them, and I appreciate your taking the time to comment, share with a friend, and I would certainly appreciate your subscribing to my channel. Bye now. See you probably sooner than expected, because I think I'm going to play on these 2 pages. Bye-bye.